Hello, internet parasocials. So, you must have been seeing these nutty stories coming out about the electoral bond scam after the Supreme Court gave a direction that political parties and the donors have to reveal their names and it has to be put up on the election commission websites. Stories like these. There is the RP Sanjeev Goenka group, which was flagged by the CAG for coal auction rigging electoral bonds. Then, of course, there are Reliance connections. Then there is the Megha Group, which is like an infrastructure company which has given a shit ton of bonds and gotten some projects in return. There is, of course, the Keventers Group, which is an old dairy company which has suddenly was seen donating to political parties. Then Future Gaming, a completely shady ass company which has been giving money to DMK for sure and maybe some other parties as well. There are accountants giving money as well in electoral bonds, but they are also linked to like companies like Reliance. Then there is Vimal Patni's company, environmental violations, environmental violator Sun Pharma Group, which has also given donations. Then Grasim, Ritvik. See, it just keeps going on and on and on. These stories you will find on Reporters Collective, Scroll, News Laundry, etc. But let's not forget, this is a mega scam and we are expecting a lot more stories to come. But it is also super complicated. It is a complicated mega scam. And I was thinking about how you must be going to parties and trying to talk to people about it. भाई ये एल्विश वेल्विश का अरेस्ट छोड़ इट डजंट रियली मैटर बट डिड यू हियर अबाउट द इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड स्कैम क्या नहीं सुना you see there is this thing called electoral bonds which was letting political parties take donations from company.
A few moments later.
So it's like one database with donors names and one names with the
6.5 hours later.
his name, and there is an alphanumeric code in the middle which connects the two.
6 months later.
और फिर जस्टिस सबका बदला लेगा तेरा चंद्रचूड was like you shut the fuck up SBI, just give the data right now, कल दे मेरे को.
346 minutes later.
क्या ना इसको ना we have to connect all of this and see the quid pro quo that happens, and
Approximately 10 hours later.
so you see that is the scam. Yeah, that took me an hour, but yeah, that's the scam. I get it, internet friends, I get it. It is really complicated and it is difficult to explain it to people. So, in this video, I want to give you an elevator pitch. You know about elevator pitches, right? When you want to sell something to a potential client, every good salesman should be able to enter an elevator with the client, and by the time they go to the floor where they were supposed to, they are going to sell you a product, right? So they should have pitched it and sold it in the duration of the elevator and how long it takes to go. So I was thinking we need an elevator pitch for the electoral bond scam so that you can go to parties and not give like long 1 hour explanations but also like sell it in 2 minutes. तेरे को पता है ये हो रहा है 2 minute खत्म and you walk away in style. This is me giving you one, okay? Let's go. So what you're about to watch is like a zoomed out video. So there are events happening here. I am zooming out and I'll keep zooming out until you see the entire picture. There are these super complicated stories coming out. Which company is giving money to which party and what they got in return. Establishing that quid pro quo right now is kind of difficult. So all the stories just by default kind of become ultra complicated. So if you have to establish the transactions, you have to also explain how you got there. That's where the complication comes in. I want to help you look at this zoomed out thing and help you form a picture in your head which makes sense to you. Okay, first let's understand the layers. Zoom out and here's the bottom layer. At the bottom layer, we have a business sir and he runs a company that makes soap. Okay? Business sir, company soap. He buys raw material, puts it in a factory, which turns into a soap, and then he packages it and sells it in the market to earn some nice little profit. So in an ideal scenario, this is how business works. So there are other business folks who are also making the soap, yeah. But then number two makes better soap and he advertises it better and sells it better. So number two will naturally make more profit. And from that profit, they will grow their business to become better. This is the free market. Zero government intervention, and let the business sirs or madams, figure it out and win and make more profits if their product is good enough. Okay, we need to zoom out a little bit now. This is the middle layer. This middle layer has the government. Now we have a pandemic situation and the disinfectant soap is the need of the day, because people need to wash hands and keep away from those germs, right? The government's job is to make sure that all the people in the country have disinfected soap so that they are protected. So here our OG business sir, he sees an opportunity. Yeah, he approaches the government and says, I will make all the soap. Give contract. Government is like, but you are not the only business sir in this market. There are business sirs and business madams otherwise also who are making soap. Look, there are. And I will also let the other people make their offers, yeah, and then decide which is the best one based on product quality and what is great for the taxpayer. So in an ideal situation, even with the government in place and during the pandemic, capitalism can be done ensuring fairness and nicely. The government is spending taxpayer money to buy the soap anyway, so all of this makes sense, right? Regulation. Proper market regulation. Okay, zooming out a little bit more. In the top layer, we have another player now, and that is the political party. This is the political party. When a political party wins a popular mandate, they form the government. They are the people who tell bureaucrats what to do and make rules and laws and all of the things, Our business sir number one now sees the top layer and he gets another idea. He goes to the political party and says, hey, why don't I give you a percentage of the contract amount that I'll get from the government and I'll give it to you as a party donation? Aha. The political party is like, aha, yeah, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, we do need money to fight elections and maintain power here. Yeah, तो उसके लिए पैसा लगेगा in this top layer. So this makes perfect sense to us. And that's basically what happens. Political party makes sure business sir 1 gets the contract, not number 2, poor guy in the bottom. Even if that business sir makes like better product, it really doesn't matter. Because now this is not a capitalist system anymore. It is a crony capitalist system. Business sir 1 has become the crony of the political party in power. But wait, we are not done yet. As you can see, our business sir is now getting rich and the political party is also getting rich. Other business sirs though have started struggling. Poor sirs and madams. So business sir number 2 is facing major losses due to the pandemic. And he also tried to play fair, but it didn't really work out because this is not a free market. Remember? So business sir number 2 now basically sees the game and he's like, okay, I will also now donate to the political party. Percentage share and all. Same deal like business sir 1. But the problem is that this political party already loves business sir number 1. Yeah, they were getting nicely rich together. Why upset the relationship by bringing in another business sir? You can just do with one, no? So now business sir number 2 is getting annoyed and business sir is now like, you just wait, I'm going to fund a different opposition party now. Yeah, they will fight elections, come to power and screw all of you, the entire system of Chomu people. We will screw you, we will gain power and we will do this but with different people. So business sir here starts donating to opposition parties and they hope that they have the resources to put up a fight. But since we have already established that this system is kind of unfair, corrupt and shitty, this is where really the ugliness in the true sense begins. political party number one, the one that was doing the earlier things, it sees a threat now. Business Sir 1 also sees a threat, and they tell their police guy, the police fellow, ki go raid the shit out of Business Sir 2, and how dare they give monies to our rivals, huh? And also freeze the account of that other opposition party, huh? What is happening? What is happening? Police starts raiding Business Sir 2 and ruins the whole thing. Police also goes to political party, freezes accounts and starts scaring their people. So now opposition party is struggling for resources as well. But here now something else starts happening. Everyone on the inside is seeing this shitty system unfold. Okay, especially the police agency type. So then they were like, interesting. Let us also wash our hands in this flowing Ganga. So now the police starts doing raids on business number 3, businesswoman number 4, 5, 6, 7, and they start threatening them with raids. They're like, oi, give us money, otherwise this political party will raid you. See what happened to business number 2? Such a big example you have in front of you. Do you want that? No, you don't. So give money. In other words, extortion. So they start taking money and giving a nice chunk of it to political party also, because hey, this system is amazing, isn't it? Crony capitalism is a rocks, and look how rich everybody is becoming. No consequences too, because political party is constantly distracting everyone with made up shit like, oh look, this godly entity is getting insulted and offended. Oh my god, our religion and our country are under threat from an evil tukde anti-national, pseudo-national, evil gang. Political party doing its thing. It has now gotten so bad that the political party in power is ordering the government to give contracts to all sorts of things just to business serve one. Okay, soap was just the beginning. Then they are like, okay, you take roads also. Give airports also. Oh, you dig the earth and take coal also. Electricity bhi tum hi banao. Like, you make everything. Oh, right. Media? Of course, media. Yeah, take that also. Take that also. Give everything to business, sir, because we are going to be so fucking rich. Crony capitalism. At this point, all these people in the top layer are getting like filthy rich, and baki sabka chutiya kat raha hai. Simple. And what about Business Sir? Business Sir is happy because now he can throw big pre-wedding parties, import Rihanna from abroad and go nuts. Business Sir's media channels are telling everyone, look, pre-wedding party, how amazing all of this is, and it is so good for the country. And then anchors are being sent to eat elephant food, and PR videos disguised as fucking news. Okay then. So that, my friends, is what is going on. All of you folks who are about yay capitalism and yay free markets. Hate to say this to you, hate to break it to you, but we don't have that right now. The system you dreamed of, where there would be a fair competition, which would lead to innovation, which would lead to profits and prosperity. Yeah, that doesn't exist. It is a figment of your imagination. What we have right now is socialism for the rich and capitalism for everybody else. You must be like an aspiring entrepreneur type, who will try to fight fair, believing in capitalism and how the best product shall win, the most innovative products shall win. But the rich are taking advantage of socialism and taking heavy benefits from the government. They get subsidized lands, contracts, changes are made in duties and laws according to what they want. Because in this society, there is no such thing as ease of doing business. There is ease of doing crony capitalism, which is not capitalism. Okay, so where does electoral bonds come into all of this? Well, it hides everything. All these little money exchanges happening to maintain this shitty system. Yeah, that is hidden from you. This money exchange, it's gone because electoral bonds. And you are distracted with freaking Elvish Yadav consuming snake venom, Supreme Leader doing scuba diving, planting, like whatever, more punk in a hole on a red carpet, or doing temple runs. Yeah, things have gotten so bad that even if you want to see everything that is really going on, the electoral bond scam made sure that you cannot even see it. You cannot see this happening because one important leg of the whole circle is just vanished. All the transactions vanished. So now that I have given you context, let me end by giving you what I promised. The elevator pitch. Yes, the elevator pitch. So, okay, so this is me walking into elevator. Client is there. And I'm like, hi, can I get 2 minutes to talk about the biggest scam ever in India's history? Yeah, thank you. So, the government is unfairly giving benefits to their favorite companies, and the companies are donating crores and crores of rupees to political parties in power to make sure that they get those benefits. Yeah, I know you know that. Yeah. But here's the thing, all those transactions happening between them, which kind of wrecks our entire economy, ease of doing business, yeah, that completely is hidden. Okay. And it turns our capitalist dreamland into a crony capitalist nightmare because the transactions have been completely hidden from everyone for the last 8 years. Now, all that data is coming out, and we are seeing the ease of doing crony capitalism and the shittiness that is coming out. And it is insane, sir. It is insane. You should check out some stories. Biggest scam ever. Oh, we've reached our floor. Okay, thanks. Bye. See, not that hard, is it? Well, you can make up your own because I have given you all the ammo that you need. If the person you use this on is interested in the elevator pitch and on board, you know what to do, right? Spam them with amazing stories being done by Reporters Collective, News Laundry, all these non-good, the independent media channels. Spam. And if you have friends who are simps of Supreme Leader and his ease of doing business, sit them down and tell them, hate to break it to you, my friend, but your dream scenario, which you think you are living in, it is an absolute lie. Let me tell you about ease of doing crony capitalism instead. Maybe you'll make it that way. Sit them down, take them through the systemic problems without getting caught up in too much detail. They can put in some effort themselves also and read about this. You don't have to put in that much also effort, okay? These mild nudges that you put in, elevator pitches, those will work, let's say 50% of the time. So, go on my internet parasocials, go. Educate, organize, and agitate. See you in the next video.